Bridgerton has captured our hearts ever since the first episode streamed on Netflix as a Christmas present in 2020. And now we're eagerly awaiting for Penelope and Colin to kick off their love story in Season 3. But as we get closer to it, we keep hearing disappointing news. These new developments related to the show and the cast might just ruin your day. Let's see what they are. Starting off with an announcement from Regé-Jean Page. There's no doubt that the first season of Bridgerton was a major success. This was mainly because of the show's lead actors. Playing the frustrated yet handsome Duke of Hastings, Regé-Jean Page stole our hearts from his very first appearance in the show. The chemistry shared between Page and his co-star Phoebe Dynevor was so intense, we could feel it radiating through the screens. So fans were shocked to learn that he wouldn't be returning for Season 2. Apparently, the British actor wanted to leave the Bridgerton nest and focus on other projects. The fans were so disappointed that they wouldn't be seeing their favorite Duke grace their screens again that they even started an online petition to bring him back, but things just didn't work their way. But when Season 2 appeared, Regé-Jean Page still hadn't appeared in any other film or TV projects apart from the Netflix film The Gray Man, so fans got their hopes up again that the actor might be returning to his role in Bridgerton for Season 3 since he isn't really that busy. That makes sense, right? Well, the British actor quickly shattered those hopes in a recent interview with Variety magazine. In the interview, Page confessed that he wouldn't mind it if the show's creator Shonda Rhimes had to recast his role. This means we might have to get used to a new Simon. Our beloved actor didn't stop there. He had to crush our dreams and then walk all over them. Page further explained that his character's storyline was finished, so it didn't make sense to bring him back. As if that wasn't enough, fans hope to see their favorite lead actor in another role, perhaps a role in a Marvel series. Well, that's certainly what the fans thought was going to happen when the cast list for Marvel's new series, Secret Invasion, was announced. It included Regé-Jean Page's name alongside other big names like Olivia Colman and Emilia Clarke. Well, the audience had to suffer another loss when they found out that the list wasn't accurate. Apparently, Marvel had mistakenly added Page's name in the list. We don't know the reason behind such a big mistake, but they had to remove Page's name later on. But not everything sucks. The fans of the handsome British actor can just hop on Netflix and see him in The Gray Man alongside Ryan Gosling. They can also catch him in the sequel of Dungeons & Dragons in 2023. But the heartbreak doesn't end here for Bridgerton fans. We all know part of what makes Bridgerton Bridgerton is the intimacy between his lead characters. The way these intimate love scenes are written, filmed, and acted has broken Netflix records and made this show super entertaining. So it was a huge blow to Bridgerton watchers when the show's writers recently revealed that they're thinking of reducing these steamy scenes in the upcoming season. Yes, you heard that right. Bridgerton is thinking of toning down the romance. What would the show be without romance? Well, the writers think that Penelope and Colin's love story has to be less based on physical stuff and more on love. Season 2 star Simon Ashley confirmed this news in a photo call. She claimed that Season 3 will have even less of the sexy stuff than in Season 2. Pretty sad, isn't it? As we all know, Season 2 only had 2 such scenes. So what can we hope for Season 3 then? Just one love scene? Only time will tell. And finally, the last bit of bad news. So now that we know that 2 of our favorite things from the world of Bridgerton, Duke Simon and lots of racy scenes, won't be returning for Season 3, surely the rest of the cast and crew will be coming back, right? Wrong again, folks. It's been announced that one of Bridgerton's showrunners won't be working on any other seasons. Chris Van Dusen is Shonda Rhimes' right-hand man as he's helped her create Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and Bridgerton. He has a huge part in making these shows a success, so fans can't help but wonder what his absence would do to the quality of their favorite period drama. In an interview with Radio Times, Chris explained that he took the show where he needed to take it, and that was it. The former showrunner also revealed that he's working on adapting another book for the screen instead. As of now, Jess Bromwell will be taking over Chris Van Dusen's spot. We sure hope it all works out in the end and that the show doesn't lose its charm. And in other news for Bridgerton fans, so who's coming back for the new season? After all that heartbreak, let's head to some reassuring news about this Regency era inspired show. Yes, Regé-Jean Page won't be returning, but his beautiful co-star Phoebe Dynevor would be reprising her role as the Duchess of Hastings. She'll be joined by the rest of the original cast as well. We'll even see Kate and Anthony's post-wedding bliss in the new season being portrayed by the wonderful Simone Ashley and Jonathan Bailey. So we're getting to see all our Bridgerton siblings and their romantic interest. Don't you guys worry. And yes, Chris Van Dusen isn't going to be the showrunner anymore, but he will stay on as the show's executive producer, so the show is in safe hands. We still don't know if the character of Duke of Hastings is going to make a reappearance in the show, but it wouldn't hurt if that was the case. Who knows? We might come to love the new Duke. There's also mystery around whether Edwina Sharma finally gets her happy ending in the show, but no one has confirmed that yet. Her story was left hanging in the end of Season 2 as we never really saw if she found a suitable match for herself. Moving on, there are new cast members as well. Any viewer of Bridgerton would know that the show doesn't just focus on a single love story. There are so many other plots subplots that tie the whole show together. There are so many secret deals, double lives, and hidden affairs that make this show more interesting. So with all those subplots comes all those actors pushing them forward. For Season 3, Bridgerton's cast will be joined by plenty of other new faces. On May 12, 2022, the showrunners announced the names of these newcomers. One of them is Hannah Dodd, who you might have seen in Netflix miniseries Anatomy of a Scandal. The blonde actress will be playing one of the Bridgerton siblings, one that we've seen very little of in the past 2 seasons. We are talking about Francesca Bridgerton, of course. In Season 1, her character only had 2 brief appearances, played by Ruby Stokes. For most of the season, she was away in Bath, visiting her aunt. Then Season 2 arrived and we saw a bit more of her in the first 3 episodes, but after that, she completely disappeared. Basically, the actress Ruby Stokes had made a commitment prior to the show. She left in the middle of filming Season 2 to play her role in another Netflix series called Lockwood & Co. Stokes left the series entirely after that, as the schedules just wouldn't match. So, we'll see Hannah Dodd filling in her shoes for Season 3. Apart from Hannah, there are 3 new actors making their debut in the famous period series. Daniel Francis, who might be known from the mystery series Stay Close, is set to appear as Marcus Anderson. He's been described by the show's creators as a lively personality, and he might just be a suitor for Penelope. There's also Sam Phillips from The Crown. He's going to play a royal figure known as Lord Debbing, and we've also heard that he's going to be an unusual character. We can't wait. Lastly, we have James Spoon, who's going to be our eye candy from this show. He's said to play the role of Harry Dankworth. His character's not going to be the brightest, but is sure to be handsome. So when will we see all of these characters on our screen? Now that we know who's coming, let's find out when. On July 20, a video posted on Bridgerton's official Instagram confirmed that the show has indeed begun filming. In the video, we saw all our favorite Bridgerton buddies like Jonathan Bailey and Ajwa Endo at the sets, ready to film another memorable season. Some of them were even decked in hair and makeup. At the end of the video, the season's leads appeared as well. With this announcement, it's safe to say that we'll get to see these characters return to Netflix around spring 2023. That is, if everything goes to plan, of course. That's a wrap for this video. So what do you think about these terrible bits of news? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.